Welcome back
to Marriage Beyond the Veil, day number 83.
Okay.
So today our topic is I'm Still Standing.
Alrighty then. And what inspired the topic?
Okay, I just heard the song on Dancing with the Stars. But anyway.
An Elton John song,
Yes.
I'm Still Standing. He says, better than I ever did.
Mm-hmm.
Standing like a true survivor. Feeling like a little kid. I'm still standing after all this time. Picking up the pieces of my life without you on my... I'm still standing.
All right.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I wanted to talk about I'm Still Standing 34 years later.
Okay.
And so do you remember we went to see my pastor?
Yes.
And so I was the trouble child in the family. So, I mean, he was sort of shocked when we came and we said we wanted to get married. And it was
he said, run, man, run! No.
But it was so quick, too, you know, because we only dated for...
We went out for the first time, it was in May.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And we got married that August. Mm-hmm. Do the math. Yeah.
June, July. Okay, so 3 months. Yeah, so it was really quick. And a lot of people didn't believe that it would last. And
uh-oh, Babyface.
Another song. Do you know the lyrics to that too?
I'm drawing a blank.
Okay. And I just want to say I'm still...
And our feelings.
And there it is.
Just aren't feelings anymore. Okay.
I'm still standing. I'm still standing because I rely on faith.
Mm-hmm.
I had to put God first. I had to allow him to be who he truly is. And
warts and all.
And I mean, there's no changing, you know, the person that you fall in love with, you know, and you
warts and all.
You have to be accepting of that person. So yeah, I'm still standing. And there were family members that didn't think it was going to work. They thought it was insane.
Who are these people?
We'll never tell. But here we are, 34 years working on 35, and really feel closer to you now than I did then. I'm still standing.
Wow. Well, and the reason why she's still standing is because I hold her up quite well.
Yes, you do.
No, you know, the reality is, in order to stand all these years, you have to stand for something in order to stand with someone.
Right.
And it depends on where you stand. So, I mean, if you're standing on a foundation of faith and you're standing in the midst of love, those are two things that will definitely be a strong foundation to afford you and I both to be able to stand, because I knew after the whole birth with John and everything that followed, that, you know, there was nothing that would deter me from being able to stand for the duration. You know, for those of you who have been following us for some time, you know about the season of drought. And but after you know, that's the thing, you have to be able to stand up to some things to know that you can stand through anything. And so, you know, life has a way of affording you many opportunities for you to either fold or focus. And when you focus on what is important, what is valuable, and focus on the person that you have united and made this commitment with in conjunction with God, for better or for worse, that affords you the opportunity to be able to stand.
Yeah, and I see these pillars, and this is what I'm seeing, these pillars of faith and love. And in the midst of everything that you go through in a relationship, and there are always trials. It's just is. I mean, it's biblical. Things will happen. And what I realized early on, you know, during those difficult times, was that this was a person that I loved so much more about him than I could even imagine. You know, it was the little things. It was the fact that, you know, no matter how small I felt,
It's okay. Because you're still standing. Oh.
You never made me feel small.
And that's the thing, you know, it's never one-sided, you know, it's reciprocal. So, you know, I've been able to stand because of how she has supported me. I mean, so it's never one-sided. It never is. And that's truly the way that as a couple, as a, you know, as a married couple, as a family, you're able to stand because you each have an opportunity to support the other. And trust me when I tell you, you will need to be able to be supported by the other. And it has nothing to do with gender or anything else. If you're going to stand for any length of time, trust me when I tell you, you're going to need someone to undergird you. And so, I'm still standing. She's still standing. After all this time, until tomorrow, if the Lord says the same.
Have a good night.